Okay. Right. So active voice and passive voice. Okay. And what do we have to remember? What happens to, so if I talk about a subject, this is, sentence. So a sentence has, Kashish, you can complete your work later on. Others also now look at this. This is very, very important because we confuse our voice with narration. Very common mistake we do. Right? Right or wrong? Agam? Correct? Right, fine. So she's very happy, because she does all these mistakes, isn't it? So here we have subject, verb, and object. This is your active, okay? But when I change the sentence into the passive, what are the things that I have to?
Object plus verb.
Yes.
Plus object.
Yes, so it becomes the other way now. And what happens to the verb? Verb changes, tense remains the same. So what are the things that change when I write from active to passive? What is going to change here? What is this? Subject will change, object will change, verb will change. Yes. According to the change of the verb, I have my subject verb agreement also changes. About the number, right? So the number here with the subject, with the verb, what is their relation? How is it going to be related? These are the things which will change. What are the things that are not going to change? So there will not be any change of tense. What are the things I'm going to add? I am very good. I am going to use by. Okay? Right? Clear? So these are the things that you need to do. You can note them down in your notebook if you have to. Okay? Simple voice sentences. Do you remember? Yes? You remember the simple sentences? So can we come to a little more difficult sentences? Which ones? Let us discuss interrogative and imperative. Now, what are interrogative sentences? Yes, so which has, we identify it as a question mark at the end. Now, what are the things that we need to remember? The question will remain a question, not like your narration. Do you want to make a column where you differentiate between narration and voice? You want to make a box over there so that you remember it forever? Is it you want? No. So in the narration, interrogative sentence, when I change it, it becomes assertive, right? It can be affirmative, it can be negative, right? But here in the voice, an interrogative sentence will remain interrogative. Yes, so interrogative or interrogative, whatever. Now let me give you one example. Okay. Can you see the board from there? Look, student has joined online. Where have they disappeared? Where are they? Prabjot will join in the second period. So I don't know why others are not joining, so never mind. So yes, sir. Yes. Write down, did mother bake these biscuits? This is a, what kind of sentence? Interrogative sentence. Now, what are the things I have to change? What's the subject? What's the object? Okay. I don't have to change this. I don't want to change this rather. It should remain the same. It should remain there. So what am I going to do? Somewhere here in between so that nothing changes. So I have to change so many things. I bring this over here, this over there, right? Accordingly, what will change? My verb will change. Yes, my subject verb agreement. First of all, it is with mother, isn't it? Yes. It is with. Then what will come in place of mother? Biscuits. So this will change. Did biscuits? Is it correct? No. Right? Okay. Yes. Okay. Now let's see here. So we have to change this also. That means. Yes. How do I change did? Did mother bake these biscuits? Very good. Very good. Yes. So I made this. What are we talking about? Okay. Then by what are the question mark? Yes. So please write down. Let's write a few more sentences and let us make some kind of rules. Let us make some kind of rules here. Do you need a fan? Yes. Yes. Who's really going? So I'm almost sweating right now. I can't reach there. Somebody go. I can't move. On it, bro. On it. Or we on it. Off it. This is a very. Never mind, some air will go that side. Want this also? Okay, turn on the fan. For some time, we turn on all the fans. Then, when you're feeling a little cooler, then we'll turn them off. Did I say? Right. So we have here. And please here, like we say, turn on the fan, turn off the refrigerator, isn't it? Switch off the grinder or whatever, isn't it? We don't say on the mixer, on the TV, off the TV. Do we say this? No. So please remember that these are little mistakes. Agam, what is your problem? Let's write one more question. Can you have this? Yeah. Who's that? You can turn off all the fans. Yes. Okay. Yes. And tomorrow, if you have a cold, your mothers are going to blame me. Okay? Fan in the class, isn't it? Right? Okay? So, done? Okay. Come on, I am writing a few more sentences. Have you written these books? Do these two questions here. We'll solve them. First is, have you written these books? Have you written these books? You and books are written by you. Okay, are these books written by you is also correct. Can I rewrite it in some other ways? Yes, that way is also correct. Are Mala, what was the answer? Are these books written by you? That is also correct. You might say that have these books been written by you. That is also correct. Come on, let's write the answer. Have you written these books? Where do I write the answer? I write the answer here. I'll just tell you here, right? First is with I, are, and have. Come on, try writing the answer. What are the things we have to change? Yes? These books written by you. Simple as that. I think the voice is so easy. Next is have these books been written by you. Look at the text. R. Yes, second one is yes. Okay, let me put a bigger I. Is Srijan hosting the event?
Is the event being hosted by
Yes. What? Srijan. Okay. Is Srijan hosting the event? Is the event being hosted by Srijan? Because we have ing. Okay, and where will that we will not change the tense. Okay, so where will that ing go with be? Okay, right? Just like en. Be. Clear? Can you do this? Can we form any kind of rules? What will happen here? If I have yes, did. What did it change to? Did first sentence, what did we do? Word, right? So if I write have, it can change, can be have, are, so is, right? Okay, fine. Now, can I give you more sentences to do, or shall I move on to imperative? Write down, did you bake this cake? Did you bake this cake? Did you bake this? Remember, subject, verb, agreement. Yes. No, is like again. Yes. Was this cake baked by you? Okay. Right. So did you bake this cake? And what was the other one? Which was the first sentence we did? Yes, did mother bake these biscuits? So of course here it is once again subject verb, it's about singular and plural. Was and were. Okay, fine. Yes, so can you quickly tell me what are the things you have to remember? Subject verb changes, subject object change. We talk about the subject verb agreement also. When our object becomes a new subject, the numbers also have to agree. Depending on what is, am, are, was, were, whatever has to be there. Is it done? Clear? One more sentence right now. When did you complete this? When did you complete this? So we can have all the WH examples.
Complete.
When did you complete this? Yes. When did you complete this? Correct? Very nice. So when was this completed by you? Okay. Now next, what are imperative sentences? What are imperative sentences? Yes, so right, so we have an order, a command, a request, advice, suggestion, proposal. All these are your imperative. Yeah, what are you doing, Raghuveer? Something is happening over here. Lots happening. Bring a notebook here and please show me how many sentences you have written. We have had how many sentences? 4 or 5? 5. Come, let me see how many you have written. What happened to the other 2? You show yours, huh? Who's complaining? Where is English notebook? I said you will do your work correctly. Yes, you. Come on, show me. Yeah. This is which notebook? Yes, you. Last boy. Come on, Arvind. Who's I'm checking also? Because you haven't written anything. Answers कहाँ लिखे? कहाँ लिखे answers? Write the answers. लिखने. When you going to write when the period is over? Agam, bring your notebook here. Are you on these pages? Very good. Is it your notebook? Is the name?
Again.
Right. Over there, last bring your notebook here. Bring Shireen's notebook also. Come on. Dia, you also show me a notebook. Yes. Done. Okay, fine. So what about what? I see your notebook now. Okay, let me give you examples of imperative. And of course here. Now, when we come to voice, I think from experience and from the kind of answers that I get, the most confusing one is imperative. Yes. Okay. So, let it be. I know. Okay, let me write one more. So what it be? What come here? Let it be done. Yes, let it be done. Let it be done. This is already in passive. You change it into active then. Do it. Okay. Very good. Okay. That is what? Nike. Just do it. Is it? Done it. Done it. Okay. Who is so excited over here? Now you're making so much noise. Here comes the time for me to do something. What should I do? Yeah, I think so. It must have been a long time since you got a slap, isn't it?
When you was writing, he was singing the
When you
song.
was writing. We're doing subject verb agreement also. When you were writing. Okay?
He was singing song.
We'll hear his song one day. I definitely like to hear Karan singing, but we'll keep it for another day. So let it be done. It should be done. Switch off all the fans. Yes, let all the fans be switched off. So what are we going to do here? Let us do one more. example. These are examples only. Yes, yes, this is the answer. So let the fans, let all the fans be switched off. This is the answer. Answer is it should or must be done. It should be done. It must be done. Let it be done. It has to be done. Okay. Then let me give you another example. Something easy. Take medicine at regular timings. Medicine must be taken. Okay. Or should also once again. Yes, it must. Must is there because it's a kind of an order instruction. Okay. Can you write the answer to this? Switch off all the fans. What's the answer? You don't have to. Sometimes we do provide, but sometimes we don't. Okay, so this is a command instructions, general instructions. Understood. Okay. Yes. So what about this? Medicine should be okay, right? So what is the common thing that I can find in imperative sentences? Be plus, yes, your ed form, or which we call as the participle, right, of the verb participle, whatever you can call it. So this is here what we have to change, or what has to be there in the imperative sentences. Okay. Now, what kind of is it? Which one of them is an order? Which is an order? Yes. Which of them is an advice? Yes. And what about let it be done? What would it be? It's a suggestion, a proposal, a suggestion, isn't it? Right? So yes, boys are talking too much, and these are the ones who happily get 0, 0 in grammar. Right? And Raghuveer will sit here on the first bench. Fine? Tomorrow onwards, I want to see you here. You tell your class in charge, otherwise the bench is over there. You talk too much, you sit over there.